Close your eyes for a moment and imagine, just for a second, that everything you've ever wanted is already yours. That the wealth, the power, the unshakable confidence, the legacy, it's not something you chase. It's something you remember. Because the truth? You were not born empty. You were not born weak. You were not born to beg for scraps from a world that owes you nothing. No, you were born rich. Not in money, not in luck, but in something far more valuable: potential. The kind of potential that built empires. The kind that turned Edison's failures into light. The kind that lifted Carnegie from poverty to power. The kind that whispered to Ford, "Keep going," when the world said his dream was impossible. You were born with the same fire, the same force, the same right to claim what is yours. But somewhere along the way, you forgot. You traded your birthright for doubt. You traded your vision for comfort. You traded your power for permission. And now, it's time to wake up. Mindset, the great deception of scarcity. The world will tell you there's not enough money, not enough opportunity, not enough success to go around. It will tell you that you must fight, claw, and beg for your place at the table, that you must wait your turn, that you must be realistic. But here is the lie, the great deception that keeps men poor in spirit and weak in action. Scarcity is an illusion. The richest men in history did not find wealth in gold mines or stock markets. They found it in their minds, in their belief, in their refusal to accept the limits the world tried to impose on them. Henry Ford didn't see a world where only the elite could own cars. He saw a world where every man could. And because he saw it, he built it, not with luck, not with privilege, but with an unbreakable belief in what was possible. You must ask yourself now, what have you been conditioned to believe is impossible? What riches, financial, spiritual, emotional, have you convinced yourself you cannot have? Because until you shatter that illusion, you will remain a beggar in a kingdom you are meant to rule. Belief, the invisible architect of reality. Every empire begins as a thought. Every fortune starts as a conviction. Every great life is built on a foundation of unshakable belief. But here's what they don't teach you. Belief is not hope. It is not wishful thinking. It is not blind optimism. Belief is knowing deep in your bones that what you see in your mind will manifest in your hands. It is the quiet certainty of Rockefeller staring at a ledger and seeing millions before they existed. It is the relentless focus of Bezos building Amazon in a garage while the world laughed. It is the iron will of Oprah rising from poverty, not as a victim, but as a victor. You want proof? Look at your own life. Every limitation you've ever faced was first a thought before it became real. Every failure was born in doubt before it took shape in action. So I ask you now, what will you choose to believe? That you are destined for mediocrity? Or that you are born for more? Because the moment you truly decide that your vision is inevitable, the universe has no choice but to bend to your will. Vision. C-I-T, before IT exists. Close your eyes again, but this time see it, not as a dream, not as a fantasy, but as a memory of the future. The greats did not wait for success to appear. They painted it in their minds first. Disney didn't just build theme parks. He walked through them in his imagination, years before a single brick was laid. Steve Jobs didn't just invent the iPhone. He held it in his mind before a single line of code was written. That is the power of vision. It is not passive. It is creative force. So tell me, what is your vision? Not the one you whisper about when no one's listening. Not the one you're afraid to say out loud. The real one. The one that sets your soul on fire. Because if you can see it, truly see it, then you are already halfway there. The rest is just bringing it into existence. Discipline, the bridge between dream and reality. But here is where most fail. They want the crown but refuse to bear the weight. They want the fortune but reject the grind. They want the glory but despise the struggle. Let me tell you a truth that will separate you from the weak. Discipline is the price of greatness. Not motivation, not inspiration, not luck. Discipline, the kind that wakes you up when the world sleeps. The kind that keeps you working when others quit. The kind that turns no into not yet. Elon Musk didn't build SpaceX because he felt like it. He did it because he committed beyond doubt, beyond fatigue, beyond failure. So ask yourself now, what are you willing to suffer for? Because until you answer that, your dreams are just fantasies. But if you answer it, if you embrace the grind, the pain, the relentless pursuit, then nothing can stop you. Action, the moment of truth. All the belief in the world means nothing without movement. All the vision in the world is worthless without execution. The universe rewards doers, not dreamers. So tell me, what is your next move? Not next year, not next month, today, now. Because the difference between you and the man living your dream is one thing. He started before he was ready. So will you? The awakening. This is your moment. Not tomorrow. Not someday. Now. You were not born to watch life from the sidelines. You were not born to beg for crumbs. You were not born to wonder what if. You were born rich. In mind, in spirit, in potential. Now wake up and claim it.